Like seriously, I'm still kind of surprised to know that some of you Black Americans and some of African people from other lands, some of you are still not ready to get along.
Oh, so now you want to get along. Interesting.
Those are the Nigerians I was telling you about, man. Them motherfuckers, they be getting their shit from Pakistan, right? They goes to Lagos. They be bringing it over here in diplomatic pouches, man. They rocking the Bronx with that shit.
Is that right? Funny. One time we used to look to him for our history and our culture.
Man, you want history and culture, you read National Geographic and shit.
Tell you, man, no, we get with these motherfuckers, man, we can get out of bed with Gus and the rest of them wop guinea motherfuckers, man, like a bunch of cheap $2 hoes.
Man, let's motherfucking go over and take care of some business. Come on.
Hey! Untumbe! How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing, Renato? How are you?
Very good.
How's it going?
This is my brother, Romello here.
It's a pleasure. I've
told
seen
you all
him
about
around
him,
the
yeah.
streets. How you doing?
He's, what's the deal? What's up?
Well, we've been thinking about this, Renata, and it won't work. We can't work with akata. You know, you do your thing. We do our thing.
Wait. This is my brother. He's a very, very busy man.
I understand. This is not a personal thing. It is something we cannot do it.
What's my fucking ass, man, wrong, man? Look, calm down, man. Just calm down. I'm sorry. Look, my brother was under the impression that you want to do some business. Maybe we can just have a seat, have a drink, maybe sit down, have a nice little diatribe, see if we can work this out.
Well, don't take this personally, Romello. It won't work. You do your thing, I do my thing. You know? It won't work. We can't work with akata.
Akata. What is this akata shit? Like American?
Oh, shit. Cotton picker.
From the way some of you talk when you come to my live session, from the way some of you behave, like a lot of you don't want peace, and you are still against the fact that we are one people. Like, how can you actually prove that? When I say we are one people, we are one Black people.
It's funny when it comes to Black Americans. They just want to lump us into this pool of blackness. And we don't have no individuality. Let me ask you, are Germans and Englishmen one people? Are Canadians and Russians one people? Just because they're white? So why is it that you want Blacks and Africans and Jamaicans and all these other Black people to just be one people? I'll tell you why. Say you have an 8-ounce Coca-Cola and then you pour 4 ounces of water into that Coca-Cola. Guess what happens to the Coca-Cola? It becomes diluted. It has less power. And that's the same with people. Because if Germans and Australians were just one people, guess who would suffer? The people of Germany and the people of Australia. Each one's issues will become diluted. That's why in America, in the 70s, there were Black issues because we were the ones here first. We were the ones that went through the most here. We went through so much tragic stuff that a lot of you other so-called minorities don't acknowledge. Some don't even know the history and have the nerve to have political opinions about us. We got bombed in Tulsa. We got bombed in Philly by the American government. Look it up. And there's countless other things. It's beyond slavery. I don't even have to mention slavery. to tell you what the American government has done to my people. So in the 90s, they started talking about minorities. The word black left, and what you heard was minorities. And guess who started to get most of these fundings? Fast forward now, and you had the wrong. The immigrant mayor of New York City saying that New York City is an immigrant state, and it's now led by an immigrant.
We will fight for you because we are you. Or as we say on Steinway, ana minkum wa ilaykum. Thank you to those so often forgotten by the politics of our city who made this movement their own. I speak of Yemeni bodega owners and Mexican abuelas, Senegalese taxi drivers and Uzbek nurses, Trinidadian line cooks and Ethiopian aunties. Yes, aunties. New York will remain a city of immigrants, a city built by immigrants, powered by immigrants, and as of tonight, led by an immigrant.
Could an American go to India or Africa and run for any political position and then say those words? Absolutely not. So it shouldn't happen here. No longer will we allow you to dilute who we are.
Like, yes, you look like me. I know you might not want to hear it. I look like you. I know you might not want to hear it. We are one black people. For those of you black Americans, for some of you black Americans that don't want to get along with Africans, like, let me tell you, I want you to know that we are not doing ourselves no good. Those are the things that the people that are against us, those are the things they actually want to see. Those are the things that they want to hear. And they are happy when they know that we are actually divided.
We have been divided. The only reason that you want unity right now is because we have delineated. So now you are starting to see that a lot of those programs that you were able to take part in, black people are now fighting for what belongs to us. So guess who won't be included in certain things? This is the reason you want unity. Your people, like Somalians and other immigrants, are starting to get kicked out of the country by the hundreds. This is why you want unity. And those same groups of people shitted on us for years. Just like the Asians that fought for affirmative action to be removed because they said they couldn't get into college because of us. And we told them, that's not us. That's them. They're keeping you from getting into college.
Oh, look at that. Asian Americans signing on to be used as tools of white supremacy to dismantle affirmative action did nothing to address the discrimination faced by Asian Americans in college admissions. Because dismantling affirmative action didn't address the fact that selective colleges admit Asian American applicants at a rate 28% less than similarly qualified white applicants. It's almost like the discrimination faced by Asian Americans in college admissions never had anything to do with black students or affirmative action, and had everything to do with legacy admissions and the choices that colleges make to discriminate against Asian Americans in order to give preferential treatment to lesser qualified white students. If only black people had tried to warn us. Oh wait, they did.
So they got rid of affirmative action, which didn't help us anyway, so we didn't care. Affirmative action helped more white people and immigrants than it did ever blacks, just like that DEI. It might help some black women, but that's about it. Not the majority of blacks. So once they got rid of affirmative action, guess who couldn't get into college still? And wanted to come crawling back saying, oh, we should have listened. Oh, it's too late, champ. You on your own on this one.
And for some of you, people from motherland, some of you are not ready to mingle with African Americans. You are not ready to mingle with black Americans. Like, seriously, what is the color of your problem? I need you guys to start telling me the color of your problem. I don't understand.
I can tell you what our problem is in great detail. Our ancestors, immediate ancestors, are not your ancestors. A lot of us did not come from West Africa. The majority of West Africans went to Brazil. You know why? The trip is way shorter. So, like we have been explaining to you, there were black people here way before white people. And this very lady that's speaking in this video, I explained that to her. Her answer was, I married an indigenous person. What the hell does that have to do with me? Because these Africans seem to think that they were only red Indians. In my particular bloodline, there are Cherokee Indians and Blackfoot Indians. The majority of Blackfoot Indians were killed off and the rest turned into slaves. Now, those so-called 7 civilized tribes, the only reason that they're considered civilized is because they bent the knee to the American government. And they were put on plantations. That's what they are. They're plantations. Because when you go to these places where the Indians are today on reservations / plantations without the work, they're slums. They're Indian slums. So these people, along with black Indians, had the entire country and then got regulated to plantations / reservations. No. The Indians and the tribes that weren't having it, that died fighting, those are the real ones. Those 7 civilized tribes are sellouts, and they're probably one of the quote unquote indigenous that she claims that she married. She probably married a $5 Indian and thinks that that's what an Indian looks like. Because it's funny how they try to tell us who we are, like I explained to her. I can trace my bloodline back to the 1700s. We know exactly who we are. Then she tried to tell me that I'm not black if I have this in my blood. You're insane. Are you aware that James Brown is Indian? All you gotta do is look shit up. Read some books. Read some of the diaries that some of the explorers wrote down that came over here. And they will tell you that there were black people on this land. But no, Africans like her, they're white educated. They don't bother to look deep into history because they know what they'll find is something that they won't want to admit. The bottom line is we have no connection. The only connection that we have is the indigenous people that were in America. Eventually, yeah, they did come from Africa, but that was hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago. We are brand new people at this point, after all that we went through. And some of the Africans that made it here, the West Africans that became slaves, because yes, they had posters that said Negroes for sale and Africans for sale. If we weren't different people, they wouldn't have differentiated between the two. So people with a West African history in their blood wouldn't claim you. Y'all sold them off. They're Americans now. Foundational Black Americans now.
I want you guys to know that the time has come to start respecting one another. The time has come to start loving ourselves as Black people in this nation. Anyway, guys, you all know I love to keep it real. Keep watching my videos. And whatever you think, help me comment. If you believe that we are actually one people, comment. If you don't believe, comment. Like, seriously, we are one big family. You like it or not. I'll see you on my next post.
See, notice, whatever your opinion is, she wants you to comment and talk on her video because she's making money. She wants to make money off Black people, Black Americans to be exact. And yes, we're distant cousins, but we are not one big Black family. Understand that. We are two different people, two different groups. And when you add in Jamaicans, Haitians, and all the other immigrants that are here in this country, we are many different groups and we don't have the same issues. Whenever it comes to politics in America, shut up. Stand behind Black Americans and listen to what we have to say, because your opinion is not needed, nor do we want to hear it. Mind your business. If you want to get into politics, go home. If you want to stay here, get behind us and shut the fuck up.